Family, friends, colleagues, and community members, it is my pleasure to welcome you this morning to celebrate the students who have earned the honor of graduating. A couple of housekeeping items before we begin. Please remain near your vehicles as directed during the program. Please, when you leave your vehicle, to wear a mask. Please also maintain social distancing when outside of your vehicle. There are restroom facilities on either side of the parking. Now please don your masks and stand alongside your vehicles for the processional as we honor our graduates.
Can you guys hear me in the mic?
I can. It's not loud,
I don't. You can hear me. Okay. I lost my sound person. I don't know where he went.
Sure, your audio is getting all the way out to the back.
Yeah, I'll ask him if they can hear me. Yeah.
Please continue standing. And before I continue, can you hear me in the back? Give me a wave in the back if you can hear okay. Can you hear me?
No, they're saying.
Okay. Kim, can you get the sound to, okay. Sure. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me in the back? Okay, I see some hand waving all the way in the back. Okay, great, thank you. All right, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize the Kern Community College District trustees and administration, all Cerro Coso Community College faculty and staff and administration, and our educational partners at the Eastern Sierra Foundation, the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, and the Owens Valley Career Development Center for their hard work and dedication on behalf of our students. I would also like to say a very special thank you to the Eastern Sierra Chamber Orchestra for providing live music for this ceremony, Lauren Gross Photography for the photos, and to also express how grateful and thankful we all are to the Bishop Tri-County Fairgrounds for making this entire graduation celebration possible. And finally, a tremendous thank you to Kim Blackwell for planning and coordinating the entire event. How about some horn honking from our audience to show our gratitude? At this time, I would like to introduce Cerro Coso Community College's president, Dr. Hancock, for the president's address.
This is a bittersweet moment for me. This will be the last time that I address the graduating class of Cerro Coso Community. Okay, can you hear me all right? As chancellor of the current community. Yes. I will retire in June after moving.
No, sorry. No, not this one.
We got some speeches mixed up. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Graduates, families, guests, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and students. It is my sincere honor to be here to address the Cerro Coso Community College graduating class of 2021 as the newly installed 8th president. Community colleges are truly a special place. I know personally, since my first degree came from a California community college. Commencement celebrations are a joyous time with family, friends, and the broader Cerro Coso community. Celebrating the accomplishments of our students is one of our favorite times of the year, and the COVID pandemic isn't going to take that away from us. Excellence is never achieved easily, and nobody gets anywhere on his or her own. Graduates, I want you to thank your parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, partners, all those who work so hard to give you the opportunity that we celebrate today. I also want to thank our employees for their commitment, creativity, and high standards that allowed our students to thrive in unsettling times, accepting the challenges presented with grace and professionalism. Thank you for your hard work and dedication in serving the needs of our students. For some of you, this is only the first milestone to reaching your ultimate education goal, that of a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree. For others, it is earning that certificate that gave you the skills, knowledge, and experience that will help you get a job, keep a job, or make more money to secure a better future for yourselves and your family. Either way, it took hard work, imagination, resolve, and for some, maybe even a few tears. But you persevered, you stayed the course, and most importantly, you succeeded. Obtaining a college degree or certificate is no easy feat. Students face many challenges in any number of ways, financially, academically, personally, socially, intellectually, and even physically. Now throw a pandemic on top of all of that. It was a tumultuous year, but you've proven adaptable and resilient. You persisted in the face of adversity. You did it. Allow me to share a little bit more about the class of 2021. But first, let me add that the Eastern Sierra College Centers in Bishop and Mammoth have 80 students who earned a total of 121 degrees and certificates in the year 2020, some of whom are joining us here today. For the class of 2021, Cerro Coso Community College as a whole has a total of 426 graduates that have earned 824 awards. That includes 363 Associate of Art degrees, 74 Associate of Science degrees, 163 Associate degrees for transfer, and 222 Certificates of Achievement. Graduates come from 7 states and 2 from other countries. 138 of you are graduating from the Ridgecrest campus, 61 are from our Eastern Sierra College Center in Bishop and Mammoth, 6 are from Kern River Valley campus, 87 from the Tehachapi East Kern campus, 51 from our incarcerated student education programs in Tehachapi and California City, and 134 from our online distance education program. We're all over the place. 8 of you are still in high school, and 6 of you are military veterans. Yes. These are the graduates that make up the Cerro Coso Community College class of 2021. Community colleges really are special. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds and academic histories and are reflective of the diverse communities we serve. College can change your life. A college degree is not merely a piece of paper at the end of an educational endeavor. It represents intellectual pursuit, hard work, and experiences that can broaden your worldview and change the way you look at yourself and the life you hope to lead. You may be sitting there watching this and thinking, I'm not sure I'm prepared for what's next. I'm here to assure you that you are. As a Cerro Coso graduate, you are well equipped to face the challenges ahead, whatever they may be. You've learned from the best, you didn't give up, you kept going, and now you're college graduates. We are grateful because we need you. The world needs you. We need poets and philosophers, welders, scientists, artists, nurses, engineers, historians, teachers, and entrepreneurs. Most of all, we need free thinkers, those who are prepared to engage in our great democracy. I'll leave you with one last thought. Education gives you choices. Dr. Seuss wrote, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose." Congratulations, and thank you for making Cerro Coso Community College a partner in your education. So at this time, I'd like to recognize the Cerro Coso Community College Foundation President's Award. These graduating students are earning a degree with a cumulative 4.0 grade point average, a tremendous achievement. Would the following students please come to the podium to receive your awards? Madeline Batchelder, McKenna Batchelder, Catherine Gacho, Samantha Jones, McKenna Kamlu, Isla Lackey, and Yulissa Villalobos. Congratulations to you. Take my math. Thank you. Congratulations.
One more.
I'm like doing these big smiles. You can see it in your eyes, right? Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I would like to now welcome to the stage Ms. Asia Saunders, student from ESCC Bishop, for the student address.
Hello everyone, my name is Asia Saunders. In 1939, during the British preparation for World War II, George Orwell created the slogan, "Keep calm and carry on." This slogan is still very popular today. Additionally, it is also a valuable lesson for students and staff to follow. We have kept calm through essays and exams. We have kept calm through early morning classes and late night assignments. We have kept calm through missing homework and group discussions. We kept calm through hours of studying, through stress and pressure of what was expected of us. We have kept calm through the transition from on-campus to online. Some of us had to keep calm while taking care of children at home. Some of us had to keep calm while family emergencies happened. We have kept calm through businesses shutting down and riots in the street. We have kept calm through killer wasps and wildfires. We kept calm during a royal wedding. We have kept calm through a low stock of toilet paper and food. We kept calm through COVID and vaccine. On top of all this, we still managed to get to graduate. Everyone here is going to change their lives, and we may never see them again. Some students might move on to a different college and get a major in business or philosophy or art. Some students might stay in the Eastern Sierra and continue to raise their families while working their way up at a job. Some students might become doctors or lawyers or nurses. Some might be artists or directors or writers. No matter where we as a class end up in life, the slogan, "Keep calm and carry on," should always be on your mind. Although there was a panic and arguing the last year and a half, in the end, we all kept calm and came to graduation. When you grow up and are facing more exams in other schools, the only way to get through them is to keep calm and carry on. When you are about to get married and begin a new life, you need to keep calm and carry on. When you are having children and cannot decide whether or not you'll be a good parent, you just have to keep calm and carry on. Carry on through the long days at work. Carry on through the yelling and the arguing. Keep calm through the stress and the tears. Keep calm through the exciting times and the bad times. Look at everyone now. We have kept calm through a very bad year full of stress and worrying. And no matter how you kept calm, whether it was through sleeping in late or day drinking, you all managed to make it to graduation today. So in the end, my only advice to you is keep calm and carry on. Congratulations. I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Corey Marvin, Vice President of Instruction for Cerro Coso Community College.
Thank you, Dean. At this time, I would like to recognize our honors students. Students who have an outstanding academic performance of a cumulative 3.75 GPA in associate degree classes are designated as honors graduates. The Academic Senate of Cerro Coso Community College has provided the medallions that they are wearing today. Honor students, please rise as I call your name. Thaddeus Rolowitz. Yulissa Villalobos. Madeline Batchelder. McKenna Batchelder. Aiden LeFrancois. Jasmine Mariah Ramirez. Otto Gutzer. Ryan Harris. Catherine Gacho. Ira Lackey. Eduardo Bubiesca. Marcos Manriquez. Samantha Jones. Joaquin Garcia Barajas. Ismael Lopez Pantoya. And McKenna Kumlu. Have a little horn honking. Congratulations to all of them. All right, thank you. You may be seated.
And now, would Mr. Quinn Contaldi please come to the stage for the second student address representing ESCC Mammoth.
They say to break a leg, but I don't want to do that literally over there, so best be careful, right? I have to start off by saying that I'm truly thankful for my mother. Please stand up. Who believed in me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. I'd like to give a piece of old wisdom from antiquity. A Roman Stoic philosopher, Seneca, once said that a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. All of us have gone through numerous trials in order to stand upon the stage and graduate. This global pandemic has devastated lives and caused so much chaos. Despite this once-in-a-lifetime event and the many trials that has caused us to face, we persisted. We are the graduates of Cerro Community College, an honor we must rejoice in. So congratulations to all my compatriots, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. My trials, not my successes, are what taught me the most. I first attempted to go to Cerro right after high school. Unfortunately, I lacked discipline and purpose. As a result, I failed my first semester, and I took a gap year before re-attempting college. I began to study and prepare myself 6 months prior to enrolling in the spring semester. I was terrified to go back to college. I had every excuse to believe I was going to fail, yet I rose to the occasion and worked hard, fighting back the voices of doubt. That semester, I got a 3.5 GPA and completed all of my classes. I worked my way up from English 40, which is the lowest English class you can score into, to finishing English 102 and becoming an English tutor. Now I am graduating Cerro and transferring to the University of Nevada, Reno to pursue my degree in computer science and computer engineering. I have a dream to create video games that will change lives across the world and give back to my community. I'm excited for my future, and I promise all of you that I'll continue to fight and strive for excellence, no matter the circumstances. I was able to achieve all of this after being a class clown who disregarded academics in high school. Anyone can do what I have done if they commit themselves to the trials. We must see trials as training and shake the fear in our hearts and march forward with confidence. Through discipline, guidance, and a never-quit attitude, anything is possible. All of us are capable of far more than we think. I ask all of you to voluntarily bear that responsibility, always striving for greatness. Regardless of the circumstances, I ask all of you to endure the friction of life, the trials of life, so we all may be perfected into gems, which shine and give hope to others through your excellence. We need every single one of you to help this troubled world. Thank you.
And now the Eastern Sierra Symphony Orchestra for the interlude. about some horn honking back at the chamber orchestra? Thank you. Thank you so much. Our next speaker, the Kern Community College District Chancellor, Mr. Thomas J. Burke, is not able to join us in person today. However, he has recorded an address that we will play for you now.
This is a bittersweet moment for me. This will be the last time I address the graduating class of Cerro Community College as Chancellor of the Kern Community College District. I will retire in June after more than 24 years of service to the district. You are special. You have shown great determination and adaptability in the face of many challenges brought on by the pandemic of 2020. One thing the Cerro faculty no doubt taught you, in addition to English, biology, and math, is that real learning is both hard and immensely satisfying. That is without the added pressure of a pandemic. Today, you are officially graduates, alumni of Cerro Community College. I applaud the wisdom you have shown in making your own choices and tenacity you have exhibited in making it to this ceremony today. I'm here to tell you that it is worth the effort. Everything that I have been able to accomplish in my life was a product of the decision I made to go to college. Of course, I'm still in college 25 years later, but that is another story. It is a tremendous honor for me to address the graduating class of 2021 at Cerro Community College. I want to congratulate every one of you on the knowledge you have acquired and the degrees and certificates you have earned in times of great uncertainty. Every student graduating today has traveled a remarkable journey to reach this moment. You've studied hard, you have been challenged, mind has been stretched, and you have questioned your own beliefs and ideas. But most importantly, you have persevered. The Greek philosopher said it best around 475 BC. The one constant in life is change. More than 2,000 years later, that quote is still very true today. One thing you can count on in life, besides the Marvel heroes, is change. COVID-19 has reminded us that we often forget or take for granted the most obvious things around us. It can be difficult to stay aware of what is happening in the world, especially when you're so busy studying, working, and for many of you, raising a family. That thought affects other realities and the ability to choose how you construct meaning from experience. In times like this, will determine the lenses from which you see the world and how you will respond in return. It is a new world out there. Right now, we are learning valuable lessons in resilience and human adaptability. We are learning how quickly we can respond when faced with a common enemy, be it a novel virus or the well-established physics of climate change. We have adjusted to some profoundly challenging and unfamiliar new norms. Your generation will determine whether the nation, this world, can course correct from the challenges ahead. I'm confident you are well prepared to go out and be the change this world needs. You will encounter challenges you never could have anticipated. Trust me on this. Some of you, perhaps most of you, before your careers are finished, will find yourselves in jobs that do not exist today. Your generation has lived through a period of great change in technology, in the way we work and travel, and the status of the United States. Many people in my generation are struggling with these changes. You embrace them. You accept them. You are ready. This is one of your greatest assets as you go forward. I'm confident you leave here well prepared with all the knowledge and skills to embrace the world of change ahead. Some of you will go on for more schooling. Some of you will enter the workforce. And others are not quite sure what you will do. But you have been taught to think critically and given the knowledge and skills to make success in life. Embrace the change. Be agent of change. But hold on to your values. And don't be afraid of failure. It can toughen you. It can strengthen you. It can motivate you. It can create turning points to define your future. Your future is our future. And I believe our future is in good hands. My sincere congratulations to the class of 2021. Go Tigers.
I'm kind of liking this car honking thing. We're going to have to figure out how to incorporate that into future graduations, right? Get some car honking? All right. Excellent. All right. I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Kern Community College District Trustee, Mr. Jack Cannell. Mr. Cannell represents Area 2 that spans across eastern Kern County and includes Inyo, Mono, and San Bernardino counties. He was elected in November of 2018 and is a retired naval officer. Please join me in welcoming Trustee Mr. Jack Cannell.
Nice to get that off. Well, that's too many of these. Welcome. On behalf of the Kern Community College District, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. While we certainly welcome those graduates receiving their diplomas today, we are equally proud to welcome those family members here to support the graduates and to recognize their achievements represented by these diplomas. We know that family support is a very significant factor in student success, and each of the family members should be justifiably proud of your contributions to that success. Commencement today, as in years past, properly recognizes the academic accomplishments of these students. But more than that, this year, this ceremony also recognizes these students' resilience and tenacity when faced with the uncertainties and classroom disruption over the past year due to the challenges of COVID-19. And due to that, I am most confident that you will remember this commencement above all others that you might participate in the future. Congratulations, and thank all of you for attending this commencement ceremony. And for the graduates, I want to wish you, each of you, the greatest of success in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our alumna speaker, Ms. Gloria Solorio.
Thank you, Dean. Greetings, faculty, staff, parents, guardians, friends, and to the great class of 2021. I'm Gloria Solorio, a first-generation graduate student and a current psychology and education student at UC Davis. It is an incredible honor to address you here today as a Cerro Coso Community College alumna. I will be honest with you. Throughout these past couple of weeks, I felt a lot of pressure. As I sat on my couch pondering, what can I possibly tell this year's class? How can I inspire them and give a speech that they will remember? Frankly, I plan on giving my life story in hopes to seem inspirational, and additionally provide some advice. But as I drafted my outlines, I realized that nothing that I had to share about my personal experience would benefit you. Why? Well, because we're all different. So rather than to bore you with my life story or repetitive advice, some of which might not be suitable to you, I want us to take a moment and acknowledge everything you, as an individual, are accomplishing here today. Like every other year, a class is graduating from Cerro Coso Community College, but something is different this year. It is not just a class, rather, it is the united class, or as many say, the pandemic class. It is the inspirational class. It is the class of 2021. Now, just out of curiosity, how many of you felt like discontinuing your studies this past year? Please raise your hand. As I had imagined, some of you found it challenging to continue your studies in a virtual setting. It was something completely new and out of the norm, yet you did not give up. You were stranded away from your friends, counselors, and professors, yet you excelled. Your mental and physical health might have been affected due to COVID and the creek fire, yet again, you did not quit. Many of you found yourselves obligated to work, babysit, and do additional chores, yet again, you persevered. As all of us know by now, we have no idea what the future holds. The future is full of uncertainty, some of which might seem scary, but as I have learned throughout these past few years, if you commit to your goals and don't sleep during your swim classes, you will succeed. And I'm sure all of you learned this too. What you will realize soon enough is that Cerro Community College successfully prepared you to be a well-rounded thinker. Whether you're transferring to a university or beginning an internship or even traveling the world, the knowledge and skills we acquired as a Cerro student will always be reflected along the way, and this year is no exception. As a Cerro alumna, I cannot tell you how many times I referenced everything I learned throughout my 2 years at Cerro. If I'm honest, I referenced my Cerro psychology and biology notes during my first quarter or two in Davis because reading previous information with different examples helped. And although you might not necessarily reference your Cerro notes as I did, I guarantee that the skills you acquired while in the LRC and your classes in front of your Cerro peers will be reflected throughout your life. Remember how I had previously stated that we're all different? Well, I take that back, or at least part of it. Not only were we all blessed to attend such a wonderful community college with great professors, counselors, aides, and staff, but as I look at all of you, I see a class full of hope, inspiration, motive, and success. I see a class that does not give up easily, one that is willing to work additional hours to make sure they're fulfilling their dream of higher education. I see a class that will make Cerro proud. Like you, I'm graduating this year from UC Davis, even though I admit this year and a half was not easy for me either. Nevertheless, it taught me something. Don't ever underestimate your capability. Hence, do not be afraid to try new things and get out of your comfort zone. Being the first in my family to attend and graduate college was not easy. With the help of the Rotary Scholarship, the Man Flakes Foundation, and our Cerro professors and counselors, I was able to accomplish so much, just like I know you all will. So before I step off of the stage, I want to make sure you promise me something. If you're transferring to a 4-year, make sure you join clubs, take fun classes. For example, I took a self-defense class. Try new things, explore different minors, take pictures on the most random spots on campus, and don't be afraid to meet new people. If you're starting an internship, be a good observer. Ask questions, establish good relationships with your coworkers, always be on time, and before you leave, ask your supervisor for a letter of rec. If you're traveling the world, try new foods, invite your friends and or family, but travel by yourself at least once. Learn a couple words in a new language, and most importantly, make sure you send me pictures. I'm just kidding. But wherever you go, do not forget where you come from. Do not hesitate to email your Cerro professors or counselors, even if it is just to check in. Do not forget about the people in your corner, because Cerro is not part of you. Congratulations again, and welcome to the Cerro Community College Alumni Club. Thanks.
All right, are you ready for the main event now? At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Heather Ostash, Cerro Community College's Vice President of Student Services, for the presentation of students for their degrees and certificates.
Thank you, Dina. Like she said, I always have the fun of the big moment. Today, we are awarding degrees and certificates to graduation candidates who have attended classes in the Cerro service area of Inyo and Mono counties. With the classes of 2020 and 2021, please stand. Feel free to honk. Mr. Cannell, President Hancock, and Vice President Marvin, please stand. Will all Cerro faculty and staff please don your masks and stand alongside your vehicles? Mr. Cannell, President Hancock, Vice President Marvin, I have the honor of presenting to you these students who have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate in Arts degree, the Associate in Science degree, Associate degree for transfer, or the Certificate of Achievement, and are recommended by the esteemed faculty of Cerro Coso Community College for the conferring of their respective degrees and certificates. Will the graduates please remain standing for the conferring and acceptance of your diplomas? Esteemed faculty and staff, please be seated.
Trustee Cannell, Vice President Marvin, and Vice President Ostash, would you please join me to confer the degrees? By virtue of the authority granted by the trustees of the Kern Community College District and Cerro Coso Community College, I am privileged to confer upon each of you the Associate in Arts degree, Associate in Science degree, and Certificate of Achievement with the attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's your turn. Please put your hands together, honk your horns, and give it up for each and every one of these graduates that I announce. Quinn Contaldi. Degree, Social and Behavioral Sciences. He plans to transfer to the University of Nevada, Wolfpack, and major in computer science. I'd like to thank his family and Mammoth Lakes Foundation. Good job, Quinn. Go ahead. Julia Contaldi. Julia is receiving 3 degrees, liberal arts, math and science, arts, humanities, and social and behavioral sciences. She plans to transfer afterwards. She would like to thank her family, friends, mentors for all their support. Laura Janoff. Associate of Science degree, Paralegal Studies. She plans to work as a paralegal in Bishop after graduating. She would like to thank her daughter Emily for inspiring her, Phil, her love for supporting her, her grandmother, and most of all, Mom and Dad for all their love and being a good example. I know that. Okay. Overkill. Melissa Mcintosh.
Melissa completing the Business Office Technology, Administration of Office Assistant, Office Clerk, and the Office Technology Certificate. She plans to continue her education after graduating and become a CEO one day. She would like to thank her mother, boyfriend, and her family. Sydney Ganchi. Associate of Science degree, Administration of Justice. She will be transferring to the California State University, Fresno, and getting a bachelor's in criminology. She would like to thank her family, friends for always supporting her, and especially the Mammoth Lakes Foundation and her parents for pushing and ensuring her success. Monique Tisan. Monique is completing the early childhood education transfer degree, as well as 3 certificates, 1 child development teacher, master teacher, and also the site supervisor. And she's also a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. She will be attending Pacific Oaks for her bachelor's degree in child development. She would like to thank Owens Valley Career Development Center for their support and encouragement to continue her education, to Professors Middleton and Fuller for their guidance, and for her family and love and support in her education and career. Deborah Vega. Associate's degree, medical assisting, and certificate of achievement. She plans to continue her education and getting a bachelor degree afterwards. She would like to thank the American Indian College Fund, Owens Valley Career Development Center, Bishop Paiute Tribe, Mammoth Hospital, Ridgecrest Regional Hospital, and especially her family. Austin Thomas. Austin's completing the business administration for transfer degree. He would like to transfer to a 4-year. He would like to thank his grandmother, his girlfriend, and the rest of his family for the love and their support. Asia Saunders. Age is completing the Associate Liberal Arts and Humanities degree. She will be transferring to a 4-year institution after graduating. She would like to thank her mother, father, boyfriend, and all of her friends for helping her get where she is. Malachi Malone. He's completing an AA degree in liberal arts and humanities. He will be transferring afterwards and plans to get a bachelor's degree. He would like to thank all of his friends and family for their support that they have given to him.
I'm gonna leave my
Marcela Cruz. Marcela is completing 2 degrees, social and behavioral sciences, and also the arts humanities. She will be transferring after graduating. She would like to thank her family and Lee. Madeline Batchelder. Madeline's completing the Associate in Liberal Arts, Social and Behavioral Science degree. After graduation, plans to go into the workforce. She wants to thank the Eastern Sierra Foundation Scholarship for the opportunity. Also wants to thank her professors, Lou Duggan, family and friends for all of their support. McKenna Batchelder. Social Arts degree, liberal arts and humanities. She plans to transfer to National University after graduating to pursue English, bachelor's and master's degree. She would like to thank the Eastern Sierra Foundation Scholarship for offering such a generous scholarship, Lee Duggan for all of her help, Dr. Mills for encouraging her to pursue English, all the professors that have expanded her education, and her family for being the biggest supporters of all. Okay. Debbie Fisher. Certificate in Clinical Medical Assisting. She plans after graduating to continue working as a pediatric medical assistant at Northern Indian Hospital. She would like to thank the Cerro faculty, staff, and classmates for all their support, and to her family, her boyfriend, for their love and always believing in her, and to her daughter, Amanda, for surprising her and being here today. Oh, nice. Sandra Quesada. Certificate Medical Assistant Clinical. She plans to continue her studies in the medical field after graduating. She would like to thank her family for their support, but especially I want to thank her husband, her daughter, and always believing in her. It's on my cheat sheet. I didn't want to say Ellie. Go ahead. Panda Burrell. Certificate, Clinical Medical Assistant. After graduating, she'll hopefully continue working at with the Valley Health team. She would like to thank definitely her husband, Brian, for putting up with her through this, her kids, and her grandkids, and many friends who have encouraged her to keep going. Julie Cepeda. Julie has completed 3 degrees in Administration of Justice for Transfer, Liberal Arts Humanities, and Social and Behavioral Sciences. She plans on transferring to the University of Nevada, Wolfpack in spring 2022 for a bachelor's degree majoring in psychology. She would like to thank her parents, family, friends, and Knights of Columbus. Nayeli Diaz. Nayeli is completing the Business Administration for Transfer degree. She will be transferring to California State University at Fullerton. She would like to thank her parents, her brother, and her best friends. Jasmine Mariah Ramirez. Jasmine is completing an Associate Liberal Arts and Math and Science degree. She plans on taking a semester off and then transferring after graduating. She would like to thank her parents, her sister, her best friends, and the Mammoth Lakes Foundation. Catherine Gasho. Catherine's completing the Liberal Arts Math and Science degree. She will be attending UCLA with a major in biology. She would like to thank her mother and all her professors. Also, a big thank you to her counselor. Which one? All of them. Kelly Jane. Aiden Lee Francois. Aiden's completing an Associate of Math and Science degree. He will also be attending the University of California at Los Angeles after graduating. UCLA. He would like to thank his family and the faculty for their help to get him where he is at this point. McKenna Kumlu. McKenna is completing 3 degrees, psychology for transfer, math and science, social and behavioral sciences. After graduation, she will also be attending UCLA. Go Bruins! She would like to thank her mom, her dad for always believing in her. Would also like to thank the Mammoth High School senior friends who are also graduating with her today. There are 8 of them, as well as Kelly Jane for helping her take the classes she needed to be here today. Joaquin Garcia. Joaquin is completing the business degree. After graduation, he will be also attending UCLA. Go Bruins! He would like to thank his family, friends, and educators for helping him during this journey and encourage him to persevere.
So the last part says faculty, and then if you could also thank Kelly Jane.
Kelly Jane. Cesar Pena. Cesar is completing social and behavioral science degree as well as the arts humanities degree. He will be attending California State University Northridge in the fall. He would like to thank his parents for all their support, his family, high school friends, high school fellow friends and friends, as well as his Aunt Aurora and fellow Cerro Coso students for keeping him sane. And also the faculty and also Kelly Jane. I get it right? Yeah, Pentoha? Esmeralda Lopez Pentoha. Esmeralda is completing math and science as well as the arts humanities degrees. She plans after graduation to attain a bachelor's degree in liberal studies and get into teaching and get a teaching credential to become a teacher. And she would like to thank her family, mom, dad, and sisters. Aurelio Rivas Franquez. Aurelio is completing the liberal arts, social, and behavioral science degree. He plans on, after graduating, to work on his business and just open Romina's Party Supplies. Oh, nice. I would like to thank his wife, his daughter, and son for always being there and being his teacher for all their support. Is it bad? Beatriz Bea Fierro. Beatriz is completing her early childhood education as well as social and behavioral science degrees. After graduating, she plans to earn a bachelor's degree in business. She would like to thank all of her teachers for their help, her family for their support, and for motivating her. Isla Lackey. Isla is completing the liberal arts, math, and science, as well as the social and behavioral science degrees. After graduating, she plans on attending the University of California at San Diego this fall. She would like to thank her family, Miss Kelly Jane, the Mammoth High School Counseling Department, for all their support. Madison Jane. Madison is completing 2 degrees, the Arts Humanities and the Social and Behavioral Science degree. After graduating, she is going to be attending Baylor University in Texas, majoring in kinesiology. She would like to thank her friends, family, and her high school counselor, which is her mom. I threw that in there. Samantha Jones. Samantha is completing 3 degrees, the Psychology for Transfer, the Liberal Arts, Arts Humanities, as well as the Social and Behavioral Science degrees. She plans on also attending Baylor University in Texas and majoring in elementary education. She would like to thank Mammoth High School, Cerro, Coso, for allowing this to happen, and all her friends and family. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready to do this? Yeah? All right, graduates of the class of 2020 and 2021, please stand to be recognized. On behalf of the Kern Community College District Administration and Board of Trustees, we confer the appropriate recognition for your work at Cerro Community College. You may move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left side, signifying your commencement. Please accept our congratulations and best wishes to all of you and your loved ones. All right, again, another round of horn honking from the audience.
All right, you may be seated. Thank you all for celebrating this significant milestone with our graduates. But before we conclude, we have some surprise announcements this morning. While we are celebrating our graduates today, many of them are planning to continue their education and will be pursuing bachelor's degrees in the fall. This year, we have several community organizations who will be awarding transfer scholarships to our graduates, but have not yet made their decision, including the Mammoth Lakes Rotary, the Donald M. Slager Sunset Foundation, and the Eastern Sierra Foundation. 2 additional organizations, however, have made their decisions and would like to announce their transfer scholarship recipients today. First, the Goal Foundation will be awarding $1,000 each to 4 students, and these 4 students will be able to reapply next year. So the 4 students receiving $1,000 from the Goal Foundation are Eduardo Bribiesca, Quinn Cantaldi, Robert Krotsky, and Ismarie Lopez Pantoya. Congratulations. And we have one more. The Mammoth Lakes Foundation has a new transfer scholarship and will be awarding $10,000 per year for 2 years for a student who is going to be studying criminology at CSU Fresno, Sydney Genshi. Woo! Congratulations to our transfer scholarship recipients, and thank you to all of our community sponsors. Please stand next to your cars, and we will begin the recessional.